welcome to another RSR. Tonight I'm reviewing Columbus Crew 2-4, Toronto FC 2-3, in the MLS Next Pro Eastern Conference Finals. Toronto FC 2 fights and almost pulls the upset, but right at the end there, the Crew get their, what some would say, rightful place in the MLS Next Pro Final through a late winning goal in extra time. You sort of expect it, but that's how it goes. First half was very uneventful, so to speak. One goal by the Columbus Crew 2 to get it opened. 32nd minute, Noah Fuson. Ball crossed in by Ryan Telfer. Remember that name, y'all. Sort of showed it to me, didn't he, that he actually is a bit talented. I'll say a bit. He didn't score a goal. Noah Fuson slides onto the ball, puts it into the net past Luka Gavran, makes it 1-0, Columbus 2. That's the way we go into halftime, 1-0. But early in the second half, Paul Rothrock gets the ball off a great press, gets the ball, and puts it in the net past Patrick Schulte, chips him, puts the ball in the net, off the giveaway, off the press. Great run by Paul Rothrock. Heads up play, ties the match up, 1-1. Then a penalty is given away in the 59th minute. Handball by Anthony Kuric, and also kind of kicks out at the end of it, but they call the handball. Of course, it's a penalty. It's not a ball don't lie situation. Isaiah Parente comes up to take it for Crew 2. He goes to the same side Gavran does, but he puts it a little bit above Luka Gavran and makes it 2-1 Crew 2. TFC 2 are fighting for an equalizer, and they finally get it. 90+3 on a free kick. Temi Antognalu puts it near post, past Patrick Schulte, past the fingertips, puts it in the net, just rockets it in there, and it makes it 2-2. That's the way we go to full time, and we're going to extra time. It's 2-2. Then, the 95th minute, 5 minutes into extra time, Temi Antognalu gets the ball off of a fast break, takes it around a little bit above the 16-yard box, dispossesses the Crew, and runs it all the way to midfield. And before he gets tripped, he notices Patrick Schulte is off his line, and he chips him with a banger of a goal. And you could call that a hat flick on Patrick Schulte as well. But Temi Antognalu notices the situation, and he chips Patrick Schulte to make it 2-3. And that's the way we go into halftime of it. Extra time, 2-3. Toronto FC 2 is in the lead. But sadly, it all came falling apart. 9 minutes, or 3 minutes into extra time, half 2. Jordan Knight scores a goal, runs in off the free kick, has a great run off the angle, goes near post, very near post. It goes under the hand of Gavran and past his right foot. It rolls into the net, makes it 3-3. Columbus Crew 2, they have tied it up. And then 10 minutes later, with a minute to go, 2 minutes because of stoppage time, Coleman Gannon, off the rebound, Noah Fuson takes a great shot, saved by Gavran, falls into the line of Coleman Gannon, and he takes a banger to win the game and plant the flag of the Columbus Crew 2 into the MLS Next Pro Final. 4-3 is your ending for this match. Coleman Gannon with a great goal. I got to tip my hat to that. Great goal, Coleman Gannon. Wonderful goal. One of the best goals I've seen all year, and it's in a reserve league, nonetheless. Like, even lower than CONCACAF league, so to speak. And that was one of the best goals of the year. It was a great goal. I have to give him respect. 4-3 at the end of the game. Stats are as follows. Full-time stats, 22 shots to 9, 10 shots on goal to 5, 50% possession to 50% possession, 619 passes to 624, 84% pass accuracy to 82% pass accuracy, 5 offside to 1, 17 fouls to 14, 4 yellow cards, 3, no red cards on either side, and 8 corners to 6. TFC 2, they played a lot better than I expected. I did not expect this game to be that close or that tight or that many goals by TFC 2. The fact they got that close, with a lot of the talk about Columbus Crew 2 being the best team in MLS Next Pro, which they are. I'm not saying they aren't. They damn well are. They're very damn good. And they had the usual suspects, Jason Russell-Rowe, Mo Farsi, Noah Fuson, Isaiah Parente playing. And I thought When I saw that 11, I'm like, we're dead to rights unless we shithouse. Did we sort of get our goals in a shithousey way? You could say we did, but three of them, the way TFC2 played in the first half, they played like shit. I'm like, you think we're scoring 3 goals? If you tell me at halftime that TFC ends up with 3 goals, TFC2 ends up with 3 goals at the end of this game, I'd be like, are you out of your mind? Are you out of your damn mind? No, they're not. Do you see how shit they played the first half? Because they did. They didn't have any shots on goal, any shots at all in this first half. And Columbus were dominating them. It should have been more than 1-0. This should have been over by halftime, frankly. So the fact that TFC nutted up and made this that close and had it till about the end, at least a penalty shootout, I'm proud. They nutted up. They sacked up and they said, nah, we're not going out like that. We're not going out playing another half like the first half. Paul Rothrock ties it up. They give away a penalty, but they kept chipping away. I was like, you know what? They'll probably send this to extra time. After about, around the 65th minute, if you watch the stream, I'm like, yeah, they'll probably send this to extra time. I have a feeling. Well, I was right. Temion Tognalu with a banger free kick sends us to extra time, and I'm like, okay, all right, that's good. And then Temion Tognalu chips the keeper. We're up 3-2, and I'm like, we may actually win this game. The fact that TFC got it that close, I'm proud. I'm legitimately proud of this team. Because everybody would have you believe that the talent gap between TFC2 and Columbus Crew 2 is very vast. Now, for the most part, throughout our series with them this year, the 4 games we played them very well. We were the team that probably played them the best. And that's the one thing that I hope for in this game. But of course, when you hear the talk slanted to one side, even if it's rightfully so, you're like, maybe we're screwed. Could you blame somebody? I don't think so. It's like, okay, I don't blame myself. I think it makes sense. But with that being said, you look at the situation and it's like, okay, when they're up with 15 minutes to go, you're like, okay, all right, we have a chance. Then they blow it. It's tied up about 3 minutes later, and you're like, okay, as long as they hold on, we go to penalties. And they damn near did. They damn near held on till the very end, till the bitter end, and I wish they did. And remember, I was believing in the fact that if they went to penalties, they could probably win because they did beat Crew 2 in a penalty shootout earlier in the year with a similar situation they would have had to face in this penalty shootout because Jason Russell-Rowe at that point was off. Mo Farsi at that point was off. Ryan Telfer was off. Actually, Telfer did take a shot in that other shootout, but wasn't meant to be. It just wasn't meant to be. And Crew 2 definitely didn't play their best game either. This was a very, very crappy game. And entertaining. It was entertaining, but it was very crappy. Like, you could say, yeah, this is not the technically best game that you've ever seen. It was a lot crazy. I mean, hell, there was an indirect free kick where TFC2 put all their players in there like it was the school days step show. We're like, just pass it to the side and try to shoot it into the net and not hit any of our players in the chest. And they played it exactly that way and it worked. I was kind of shocked. But really, they were like lined up like it was the school days step show, like they were about to say, when I say Crew 2, you say punk, Crew 2 punk. They were. They went full step show there. That was absolutely hilarious. I mean, if it works, it works. I've never seen it like that, where they just stuff everybody in goal next to the goalkeeper and say, hey, I mean, if it works, it works. I don't know if that's legal, but hey, they let them do it, so legal, I guess. All's fair in love and war. I'm still laughing at that. That was hilarious. But this game was sloppy from both sides. And crazy stuff was happening the whole way through. It was a good playoff game if you want to talk about the situation and how entertaining it was. The playing style, even with Crew 2, not as good as you'd expect. But if you're watching for entertainment reasons or just hoping Toronto gets it done / entertainment reasons, you'll love the match. Well, you can't watch it on demand because that's not the way MLSNextPro.com works, and we're not on Apple TV yet. But, it was enjoyable. It's fun to watch. Sadly, Toronto's not going to the MLS Next Pro Final. They won't be in St. Louis or Tacoma, Washington, for that matter, next week. St. Louis even sadder, but you get it. I guess this is the high water I was talking about when I said come hell or high water. There you go. But Columbus Crew deservedly wins. They were the better team. Yeah, they were the better team tonight. That's not even a joke. They were. They were the better team, and they deservedly won. They were better. What else could you say? They were better than Toronto when it comes down to it. They were better forever. All the minutes of the game. They were better, 100%. And it sucks because you would think, hey, TFC does what they need to do, and then they blow it right then and there, and you hate to see it, Yeah, you hate to see it. With that being said, Columbus Crew deservedly won. Man of the match, we'll give it to Coleman Gannon for the winning goal. And there you go. So with that being said, congratulations, Columbus. Enjoy the MLS Next Pro Final. I may watch it, but I ain't covering it. That goes to Mississippi State, Arkansas next week at 11. So there you go. I said it was either or. TFC makes it, MLS Next Pro Final. State, Arkansas if they don't. I told you. With that being said, if you like this video, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification. Once subscribed, send super chats on the live streams. Comment on the video. Put this in the playlist. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I will see you on Tuesday for my next video. Live watch along and RSR of... Is it Alianza Alajuelense? I think it is. Motagua Olympia is, I think, the next day. It's either or. CONCACAF League. Live in RSR. Tuesday, Wednesday, 1 game each next week. So there you go. That being said, I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. Good job, TFC2. Proud of y'all. And congratulations, Crew 2. Peace.